Hello guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about the system that is moving through the southeast and is moving up as a northeaster. Before we get into this, I would recommend subscribing if you do like weather related content, and make sure to share this with any friends or family that you think would like this kind of content. Anyways, let's get around to this forecast. So right now we're looking at the GFS composite reflectivity model. This is forecast hour 40. Actually, let's back there. Alright, this is forecast hour 6. So this is about this evening. We do see some lake effects snow in spots over here in Michigan, New York, New Hampshire, and Vermont. This lake effect snow will not last that long. Should stop by mid-Monday. Some mountain snow over by Wyoming and Colorado, parts of Idaho as well. You can see that mountain snow in there. Also parts in Washington, you can see some rain showers over here in the southeast area. This forward, you can see some pretty heavy snow over here in Colorado and heavy rain in Oklahoma as well. You probably see a few inches from that, but we are not talking about really that much in this video, as it is kind of a system though. We can move this forward though, and look at this. This is some pretty heavy rainfall. It's a pretty big cluster of rain showers, and you can see this is Friday. Well, this week, later this week, this is Friday this week. Look at this. Very heavy rain all across the southeast. You can see some pretty heavy rain, especially in western parts of Florida. That heavy rain is still standing strong, and I'm pretty sure I see some pretty light snow in there. And actually some pretty heavy snow over here in Wisconsin, the Chicago area. That's some pretty heavy snow that I see on the GFS model. So you might actually see a couple of inches from that. Look at that. Might be some blizzard conditions over there. Or not some blizzard conditions, possibly some whiteout conditions over there in spots, and some pretty heavy rain. But look how this nor'easter, this is a pretty big nor'easter, as I can say, moving up the east coast. Look at that. Look how much heavy snow you can see on parts of the east coast, and some pretty heavy winds. You can see those really tight isoboats right there. If you can see that, the pretty tight isoboats are pretty much indicating very high winds. Not necessarily very high winds, but some pretty high wind gusts up in there. And then you'll start to see this cluster of snow showers moving into the northeast. That can bring some lake effect snow, as you can see, and some maybe a little bit of a system as well. Next, we're going to be looking at the snowfall amounts from this and the rainfall amounts. Okay, so now we're looking at the total accumulated precipitation. So we can start down here by the southeast. Over here in these pink areas, you can see up to 4 or 5 inches of rain. That's kind of a lot of rain. In these blue areas, you can see up to 3 inches of rain. Over here, you can see this is gonna be snow, but you can see up to at least 13 inches of snow I saw in the snow model of total snowfall. But this is not all rain you're seeing here. Most of it here is snow. So kind of just ignore up here though. Kind of just put your eyes down here. Pretty much this whole area is going to be affected by this. This whole area you're going to see up to 5 inches of rain. Because the models are always changing. So you say over here, it is showing about 1 inch of rain. But this could possibly change to tomorrow. And I'm not saying it will, but it might change. Just for example, it might change to show 6 inches of rain in the models tomorrow. So this is always changing. It's not really a direct forecast, but I am just giving you an idea of what you can expect from this storm. But pretty much this whole area in this blue area, especially this pink, you can see up to 5 inches of rain. In the blue, you're going to see up to 3 inches of rain. So there'll definitely be some flash flood warnings out there for this parts of the southeast. But if you did enjoy this video, I would recommend subscribing. If you did enjoy enough and want any friends or family that you think would like this kind of content, to make sure to share this with them, and make sure to check out my social medias right down below in the description. And anyways, stay safe.